I'm giving you $500 because you kill me.
He doesn't even like us. He just calls for the money.
I don't care. He's a midget in a wheelchair. He can't get laid. I'm giving it to him. I don't care.
Give him $500, but don't buy a poster with it.
If I give you $500, what are you going to get? If you get more of that homo material,
buy some more American Idol tickets.
Get a Playboy.
Don't waste my money on that kind of crap.
I'm not.
What is your life expectancy?
Well, my life expectancy, according to the doctors when I was a kid, was teens.
Oh, so you've outlived them.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go.
I've been proving the doctors wrong pretty much my whole life.
Yeah, they all said you were straight.
I am Artie.
He's straight, Artie.
I know.
What's the matter with you?
I'm breaking his chops. You gotta, you do this with
treat
kids.
him like one of the guys.
That's good for kids.
Kids? He's how old?
How old are you?
40.
Oh.
No, 27.
Oh, God.
You've won $500 courtesy of Acclaim's BMX XXX, which is a great video game, by the way. Available on all video game systems right now. BMX XXX is really so dirty, a lot of stores won't sell it. All right, Eric, I got to go.
All right.
Later, brother.
Maybe you should send him the video game.
Yeah, something to beat off to. Kid's got posters of wrestlers on his wall.
No.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I got to take a break. Eric the Midget, go ahead, then I got to take a break.
Hello, Stern. Remember me?
Yeah, I know you.
Stern.
Yeah. Thank you, Robin. Eric the Midget, go ahead.
I just wanted to talk for a little bit about American Idol.
Oh, boy.
I tried calling through last week when you had the judges on, but all I got was being left on hold.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get a little boring. You call every day, and all you want to talk about is American Idol, and I've told you repeatedly, I've given you money, I've given you prizes, that you do have a medical condition, you are a midget. I feel bad for you, but, dude, if you're going to get laid or you're going to meet people, you got to stop worshiping American Idol. Your whole life is built around American Idol. You have posters in your room of American Idol. It's enough already.
What did you have to say to the judges?
Even Paul Abdul would make fun of you.
I just wanted to talk to him about the show and, see what, things are coming up for this new one and stuff like that.
Same show as last year.
That sounds very exciting, Eric. I'm sorry you didn't get through.
This kid loves American Idol.
Oh, he's obsessed.
You know what? I love American Idol, too. I like to watch it, but I'm not building my life around it. Why don't you go to some of those little people meetings?
I haven't been to any of those for quite a while.
Meet some people your size. People like Kelly Clarkson think they're so good, they're not going to go out with a midget. I know it. That chick wants a full-size guy.
The people who lost American Idol wouldn't be bothered with it.
Hey, Tamira wouldn't go out with a midget. Maybe Justin Guarini would. You know what you ought to do? Seriously, you ought to enroll in that clown college. You know how much work Marty the Midget gets? The kid's rolling in dough and he's getting full-size chicks.
Or acting school.
Yeah.
Mini-Me.
Mini-Me's making a fortune, that guy.
I don't know where any acting schools are up here in Northern California.
In California?
California, you can't find an acting school.
Well, I'm in Northern California. I'm not near L.A.
Oh, come on, man.
Open up the Yellow Pages. I'm sure you can find something.
How tall are you?
About 3'6".
He's probably lying about that.
You got star potential.
Are you funny looking like Mini-Me?
I'm taller than him. He's in the 2-foot range.
Oh, so you're even too big to be in a movie.
Oh, come on. He could be like an elf or something. He doesn't have to be the main dude.
Yeah, he could be like that guy in... remember the one with the dwarf who was like a leprechaun?
Yes, leprechaun.
Yeah, that was good. Are your fingers normal size or are they tiny?
Well, they're not like dwarf fingers, like short and stubby, but they look like the hands of a little kid.
Can you fit in a washing machine?
Don't think I'd want to try.
No, but I'm saying, could you if I needed to get you in one? Trying to gauge your size.
Yeah, I guess.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's smaller than Hank.
3'11". How big was he?
3'6". I think Hank was 3'9".
Yeah? Then that's good.
I don't know why you're sitting home watching American Idol, fantasizing about Kelly Clarkson and Paul Abdul.
I think he's fantasizing about Justin.
Oh, no.
No, he's no homo.
No. I may live near San Francisco, but that's not...
Although you do have a lot of wrestling pictures hanging up in your room.
Yeah.
All right, are you done?
Well, I was wondering if you could help me get some acting. I mean, you help, like, Beetlejuice and stuff.
Dude, I've given you so much money. Put it toward acting. You know what kind of work is out there for midgets? Tons. Can you box?
Not really.
No. This kid depresses me.
I know, he's always so sad, and then he starts carrying on about American Idol. You get
Makes me crazy.
crazy from it.
All right, can I go now?
Yeah, I guess I emailed you this morning.
About what?
What was it? It was about wanting to get back on the show and stuff like that. I didn't mention anything about American Idol this time.
Hey, get off that. It's not getting you any good. Sitting at home with that American Idol. There's a daycare center you should go to. Men with Open Arms. Bill, go ahead. You have a question?
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
I want to know, you always have these midgets on, and they always talk about their regular-sized penis. I'm wondering if a female midget has a regular-sized vagina.
You have a regular penis?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Why is that?
What about the females?
I don't even have a regular-sized penis.
Yeah, why does he have a regular-sized penis?
I don't know. You know Hank the Dwarf had a big penis?
You're kidding.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't see it, thank
It
you.
used to piss me off.
Oh,
You sure it's regular?
Yeah.
I look at my minuscule member and I go, you know, I'm 6'5", for Christ's sake. Ugh. And this kid has a big penis.
yeah. Can hardly carry it around. It's dragging the ground.
Measure it right now. Tell me how big it is.
I don't have anything to measure.
Yes, you do. Don't tell me you don't measure that thing every day.
I don't.
Well, get that slide rule out.
Yeah. Get your ruler out.
I don't have one anywhere near.
When you write to Kelly Clarkson, don't you use a ruler so all the lines will be straight? So your script will look perfect? How many letters have you written to Kelly Clarkson? Tell the truth.
None.
Oh.
Liar.
I want to get this kid to one of those little people meetings and get him laid. Get him a midget
When is
girlfriend.
that convention? We'll just send him there.
We're going to send you, all right?
Where?
Little Person's Convention.
Don't they hold it in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Where it, when's that?
I don't know. I'm going to look into it. I got to go.
All right.
This kid sounds so depressed.
I know.
Try to cheer him up. There's no cheering this kid up. What is it, Carlos?
Yo, Howard, I don't know why you waste your time with that little kid. He's always calling, begging for money. Oh, Howard, help me with this. Howard, help me with that. Just hang up on him. Give it up, kid. Give it up. Get a life. So annoying.
Thank you. A lot of compassion in our audience. All right, my brother. I got to go, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. Call me again. I'll see if I can look into this whole thing I'm working on for you.
Is there anyone coming on this week that's cool? Any
Yes.
celebrities?
James Brown.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll call back sometime and check on the little person.
The kid with the Sopranos, Robert Eiler, the one who went.
Come on.
Yeah. He's coming on here. 50 Cent, the rap star.
Really? 50 Cent. What do we know about him? Isn't he involved in the
What? Of course.
Jam Master Jay case?
I don't know. But he's coming in.
50 Cent.
Yes, Robin, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll be here. All right, thanks, dude.
Anyone from WWE?
Not this week.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
That kid puts me into a whole warp. What do you do with him?
So far, nothing we've done has helped.
No.
I think we've tried everything.
All right, we got to take a break. Sorry we slowed everything down with that kid, but I had to hear what was on his mind. He fascinates me.
Well, now that American Idol's back on, I'm sure we'll be hearing from him as they winnow through those 10 contestants.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. Eric, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, Eric the Midget.
Oh, it's Eric.
Eric the Little Midget.
Hello.
Hello. I've been trying to get through for a couple months now.
Yeah, we missed you.
Well, what do you got to say now that you're here?
Well, you guys are headed to Vegas. Any chance that I could maybe get a trip there?
Oh, boy.
Another kid.
Well, I know a lot about the city.
Don't you want to see him, though?
I do. What are you saying you know a lot about?
I know a lot about Las Vegas. I've been there 7 times.
You could be our tour guide?
I could do that.
You still a virgin?
Yeah.
I could definitely get you laid in
You did want to see somebody who was a virgin, didn't you?
Yeah. I could get him laid in Vegas. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I know a chick will do you, too.
I was kind of hoping to get into that contest for the $100,000 at Hand of Blackjack.
Yeah, your story's not that sad. What's his story? I forget.
I mean, he is crippled and
He's a midget in a wheelchair.
What, he gets people pushing him around all day? Who wouldn't want that?
I think he's...
He actually is pretty sad.
He's a
And how
candidate.
old are you and you're still a virgin?
28. I had my birthday March 11th.
But how's $100,000 really going to help you?
He could buy several hookers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's going to spend it on hookers. Or he's going to spend it on Kelly Clarkson posters. Because he's into American Idol. And wrestling posters. Right? What would you do with $100,000 if you had it?
Well, I'd put it towards, moving myself out of my house and getting myself an apartment and finding a job.
You need money to find a job?
Yeah, what do you need money for?
You have another contest you might be right for, Howard.
Which one?
The one with Tabitha Stevens. Okay, would your mother come out with you? To Vegas?
Probably not. I was thinking of bringing one of my friends with me.
No.
You need your mother for this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's worth it. Well, talk to the kid about it.
It's a contest. There's going to be 3 guys, and each one of the guys is bringing their mom with them, and the mom basically has to explain to Tabitha why Tabitha should sleep with their son. Your mom would do that for you, right?
I don't think so.
Your mom doesn't care if you ever have...
That's some mom.
She's got to recognize that something isn't right, and she can help you out, right?
Hey, how's American Idol going?
It's going all right.
Who's your favorite this year?
Clay?
Yeah.
No, probably Ruben.
Your big Ruben Studdard guy?
Yeah.
Do you like that blonde, the one that should have been booted off last night?
Kim,
But
I think.
Kim?
Yeah, I like both of them. Both the blonde girls.
Do you pretend they're your friends?
No, I don't.
Tell the truth.
No.
Do you like Trinise?
Not really.
Racist.
You don't go for that black stuff, huh?
Well, I'm a fan of Ruben's. He's black.
I'm talking about in your chicks.
Well, there are some, that I've seen in Hollywood and stuff that I think are attractive.
Like who?
Halle Berry, she's white.
Well, Gabrielle Union.
Oh.
And also, I don't know this one's name, but I just saw the movie yesterday, Head of State. One young black girl that's Chris Rock's love interest in that. She's good looking.
All right.
All right.
All right, there you go.
He does have a couple of
Not a racist.
black girls in his memory bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like black girls. Sometimes I like black girls. I don't know. They're kind of nice. The black girls. Sometimes I fantasize about pleasuring myself to a black girl. Ruben's a black girl. I know a lot about Las Vegas.
Are you going to go see that new movie From Kelly to Justin? Or whatever? The new American Idol movie?
I don't know if I am or not. It does look a little bit ridiculous to me.
That really says a lot for that movie, because he's the biggest fan ever. If he's not going, no one's going.
They showed another clip from it last night. It was really bad.
Oh, they're really trying to pump that?
What do you think of Kelly Clarkson's new song, Eric?
It sounded pretty good.
She sang last night?
Yes.
Don't you think she should work out a little bit? I mean, she is the American Idol. Don't you think she should kind of like work on that lower body? And who dresses these girls?
She's not tight at all.
Who dresses the fat black chick on American Idol? The other Kim. I mean, who's dressing her? Holy mackerel, with the tight black jeans and the little tiny shirt, the big hip. I mean, give her a moo-moo or something. At least Ruben Studdard knows how to dress for a fat guy.
Loose
clothes. Keep it real. She ought to borrow his clothes.
She should keep it real loose.
Yeah, well, you know what? That girl's a beautiful black woman.
Gorgeous face.
Gorgeous face. All she'd have to do is lose 150 pounds.
See, Reverend, I thought she's losing some weight, just not enough.
No, she hasn't lost a pound.
I think she has. You forget what she started out as, but she's, jumping the gun on the tight clothes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You lose 5 pounds. Don't squeeze in. She's like a sausage in there.
We had a friend who, she was 200 pounds, and she lost 25, and she started running around the beach house in a bikini.
Yeah.
And we were like, no, whoa, not yet.
Yeah. You got another 75 to go.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Congratulations on the 25. Don't get crazy.
Yeah. Keep it real.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
There's
that movie seems ridiculous. I just don't think the plot makes sense. I like the song.
You gonna buy that new album? What's her name? Kelly's putting out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she hasn't launched as a music fan, just as a movie fan.
Right.
I think we really should bring you to Vegas. You're such a fascinating interview. It's easy working with you.
Hit me. I'd like to.
So you like that new Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah. Movie seems kind of ridiculous. Not plausible.
Yeah, I don't know what we do with you in Vegas.
Yeah, well,
We know the city pretty well, too. It's only a strip.
Well, maybe we want to hang out with a guy who speaks in one syllable.
Yeah. Good. Affleck. Bad.
Good. Bad.
Great. You want to come to Las Vegas?
You might have physical problems, but your personality is overwhelming.
You know what? I think maybe he thought we'd need him to get to the head of the buffet line or something, but I think we're covered there.
Well, if I can't get into Siegfried and Roy, what I'll do is I'll wheel him in. They're not going to tell me not to come in.
That's right. You get right up front.
I'll get those handicap seats. Hey, bro.
Huh?
I can't believe I didn't pick up the phone on you for months. I mean, I must have been insane. Because I know my audience writes me all the time. They're fascinated with your every word. Hello, Eric?
I'm here.
You don't talk.
Well, one thing I was wondering is, there's that one musical act, two girls, the tattoo. I was wondering how come you haven't had them on yet.
All right. Hey, Gary, get Eric's information. We got to find a way to bring him down. I got to meet this kid.
Yeah.
I'm not guaranteeing you anything, Eric, but I'm going to look into it.
All right, that's okay.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Suge Knight is here.
Oh.
I wonder what we're going to talk to him about.
What's going on in the rap?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Let's let Eric interview him.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe you shouldn't ask him any questions.
Yeah, I don't want to know anything. I don't even want to know if his girlfriend and his wife visit him in prison.
You could become an accessory to something.
Yeah, I don't want to know anything.
I should.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah.
I was calling to see how your trip to Vegas went. I've been watching the shows this last 2 weeks.
Everybody writes me and says, don't have Eric the Midget on anymore because he's so hard to listen to and boring.
Yeah. But you can't help it. When you see his name, you got to hit the button.
He's been calling a lot asking why I'm ignoring him.
Oh. You're not very popular.
You're not one of my more popular callers.
Why? Because I'm not as stupid as the Whack Pack.
That could be it.
Yeah. I could listen to you all day, on the other hand. I love you. I love his life. I mean, I love hearing about it.
I know. Well, I'm just wondering how he's feeling about this season of American Idol. I bet you he doesn't even care.
No, I've been watching it.
Yeah? You're voting?
Oh, I tried to tonight, but the lines were so jammed up that I couldn't even get through.
Who's your favorite, Clay?
No, actually, Ruben.
Whose poster are you going to hang on your wall, Clay or Ruben? He's a big Kelly Clarkson guy.
Yeah, you know what? I was just looking, at the end of last season, they had Justin Guarini and Kelly. And then at the after Kelly won, some incredibly smart person decided to put them in a movie together.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what kind of movie Clay and Ruben can do.
Oh, I think that would be even more interesting. The Clay and Ruben movie.
Yeah.
Those two together, forget about
Gotta
it.
get a project for them.
What about you? You going to go see the Justin Guarini, Kelly Clarkson movie? All right.
If it has good
Eric's listening to the radio. Not only is he hard to understand and hear, now he's on top of that, he's got the radio going.
No, it's TV.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, I got to go, bro.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, Eric the Midget. Eric the Midget. All right.
Hello.
What's a go-go bar?
Are you guys going to have Kelly Clarkson on?
Eric the Midget, go ahead, and then Jeff Probst from Survivor.
Hello.
Eric the Midget.
How are you, Howard?
I'm fine.
It's been a while since I've been on this show.
Is this the guy who likes the American Idol?
The kid is in his room, and he has posters of Kelly and Justin Guarini.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Justin.
Eric, it's so hard to hear you when you call in. I don't know if it's a problem because of your illnesses or...
Let me switch phones.
Yeah, it's just really difficult, and really I do have other guests.
Better?
Yeah, a lot better.
That was a cordless.
What can I do for you?
Well, lately I've been hearing people that my friends talk to saying that they are wondering why I hadn't been on the show for a while.
Oh, so you're just showing up to show that you can be on the show?
Well, that plus the fact that the recall is going on in the state, and I...
All right, listen. The reason you're not on is that you have to have something to say.
Yeah.
Right, Ozzy?
Yeah, Ozzy wouldn't call like this.
Right. Eric, I got to move along. You're taking too long. Hello?
I also emailed you the other day. I don't know if you got the email.
Oh, boy. Eric, you're not listening.
Cooley, what's up?
What's up, Howard? Cooley, get this guy off the air.
He's off.
Can he find something else to do?
Yeah, all right. Eric, I got to go.
You know what I mean, Howard?
Yeah, all right, Cooley.
Hey, Howard,
yeah.
I got to say one thing. You did a great job, man. I'm not going to forget everything and what went on and where you were and everything.
Thank you.
You're an amazing man.
Thank you, Cooley. Eric, I got to move along. I had so much to do. If you have something specific you need me to help you with, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to get something to the candidates. I wanted to ask them what a couple of things about their policies and stuff.
So why are you calling us?
Why don't you call their office? I don't know what the candidates are doing over there in California.
Well,
in fact,
the reason why I called you, you're a nationally broadcasted radio show.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Listen, Eric, I don't even care. I'm going to support Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you know why? I'll show you how shallow I am. I don't know one thing Arnold stands for, but I know he always did my show.
Right.
And the guy always did my show, even when he was at the top of his game, and he's doing, you know, the first Terminator, and he's doing all these movies. And he comes in like a man, and he sits down, and he gives me an interview. And there's a lot of A-list celebrities who won't do that, but he did it.
Right.
So he's our guy.
And when he wins, I want to see what I can get out of it. In other words, would I get to come to the governor's...
The inauguration?
The inauguration. What will he give me? What would Howard Stern get to be legitimized?
Right.
Because I just want to have somebody give me some respect. You understand? So I don't give a rat's ass about the other 139 candidates. I don't know Cruz Bustamante from a hole in the wall.
Well, I'm registered Republican, so I would be voting for Arnold also.
Well, of course. So there you go. So what question do you need answered?
Well, I just want to see what their policies are.
Nobody knows. Nobody has any policy.
Unlike
They're going to cut the budget.
Unlike what?
Helping disabled people and
oh, here we go.
I knew
Social Security and
always with the handout.
Like
it's all about you.
With the Social Security and the
disabled.
Disabled. Get yourself out of that wheelchair. Get to work.
Okay.
I'm training to become a restaurant or hotel restaurant manager.
Well, that's good. That's what you should be doing. And stop with all the pictures and American Idol. And
yeah, give up that childhood stuff.
Right. I'll tell you what Arnold is going to do for you. He's going to get you laid. All right?
Yeah, okay.
If he can get you laid, would you vote for him?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to get you laid. That's all.
If Hitler could get him laid, he'd vote for him.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
I like you, Eric.
Thank you.
And just because I pick up every one of your phone calls doesn't mean I don't like you.
Right.
Don't get all paranoid.
Right.
And besides, the new season of American Idol is going to be coming up. And
then I'm sure we'll have more to talk about.
Are you a Survivor fan?
No, but I do like the Osbournes.
Well, there you go, Ozzy. Eric the Midget likes you. All right, we're going to... thank you, Eric. Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you?
Hey, Eric.
I'm a 6'5" midget. Would you do a 6'5" midget? I'm the world's tallest midget.
Actually, my husband's going to be the tallest guy in the gangbang.
All right. Eric, what is it?
Well, I kind of wasn't hoping to get on this segment, but what I was calling for today was the fact that you talk about PETA quite a bit on your show. You want to hear the ridiculous thing they're doing now?
Eric, I'm in the middle of it.
Yeah, we got a porn star here.
Well, you got to me on the wrong segment.
I thought, well, you're a midget. I thought you wanted to have with a porn star.
Do you like Eric?
I'm a virgin.
He hasn't had any.
Nice. Wait, no, wait. He's a virgin.
But he's got a whole medical problem. Can you get it up?
Yes.
But he's got a medical problem,
He's in
right?
a wheelchair, I think.
Would you bang a guy in a wheelchair?
As long as he's got a test and he's a midget.
Yeah, he's a virgin.
That would be even better.
Do you have a ramp? Are you wheelchair friendly?
You know what? I'll build him a ramp for that. You bet.
Wow. Look at you.
Eric, she's, going to change the house for you.
What am I going to do? I don't have anything against people in wheelchairs.
What's your disease again, Eric?
It's Ehlers-Danlos. I don't think it's a disease. It's a disorder.
Oh, yeah, she's into that.
All right.
Ehlers damage?
No, Ehlers-Danlos.
Ehlers-Danlos? Ehlers-Danlos.
I don't know what he's saying.
It's E-L-H-E-R-S, Danlos.
Ehlers-Danlos. That's my porn name.
Danlos?
It was named after the first person that had it.
Oh, that was Ehlers-Danlos.
Oh, I think I may have that. Of the penis.
Nice.
Nice. You got a normal-sized schwanz?
I guess.
Come on, you've measured it.
Well, here's a dude who would be perfect for your video. Yeah. You want me to hook you up?
I'm not thinking of entering the entertainment business that way. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, he wants to be on American Idol.
That's right.
I think I just got dissed by a midget.
Yeah. You got rejected by a midget. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to hear what...
All right, what is Peter doing?
What is Peter doing?
Peter, for some reason, wants to change the name of my town.
From what to what?
The name of my town is Rodeo, and they want to change it to Unity.
Okay.
Hey, I got to go, dude. You're fascinating, but I really do have to go.
Thank you for the information.
Thank you, Eric the Midget.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
This kid is, I feel bad for him. He's got like a ton of Kelly Clarkson posters on his wall, and he goes to all the American Idol concerts hoping to bang Kelly Clarkson.
Or meet her at least.
I try to help him out. I try to set him up with a hooker. I try to set him up with a whole bunch of chicks, but he won't get real.
Hey, and he wouldn't do this? I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, he totally should do you, man.
I think so.
I mean, you're clean and...
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Blonde with a brain, thank you.
Yeah.
How weird that Eric used this opportunity to get out a message about PETA.
Yeah, I don't figure this kid.
A little odd.
I try to help this kid all I can. I can't figure it out.
Eric, forget PETA. There's a hot broad here who will bang you.
I tried to go to an event for you this weekend, but you never got to me.
Okay.
I wanted to go to the Erotic Exotic Ball and do a segment report there for you, and you never got to me.
Yeah, okay. All I know is forget PETA, because here's a hot beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air. Eric the Midget. Yes, Eric. Eric the Midget.
Hello?
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
Has George Maloof called?
Has George Maloof called?
No.
Oh. I've been calling him hoping that he would call in to talk to you about Britney Spears' wedding. Because they're good friends, and she was staying at his hotel at the time.
You can get George Maloof on the phone?
I've called his PR person.
Oh.
All right, well,
Thank you.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I have his number. That's no big deal. I could call George Maloof.
You could call George Maloof.
Oh. I've also tried to reach Charlotte Richards, the owner of the Little White Wedding Chapel.
Well, you're all over this Britney Spears thing, huh?
Well, I know a whole lot about Las Vegas.
Oh, do you?
I'm thinking of calling Japan. You wouldn't have to have a number for that, would you?
Do you know anybody over there?
No.
Eric the Midget thinks he's banned from the show, and he keeps calling up, and he calls every day, and he says, but we banned him from the show. I didn't ban him from the show. I didn't ban you from the show.
Well, okay.
You just got to have something to say.
You got nothing to say.
I just always like to be, whenever something about Vegas is in the news, I'd like to be part of the conversation.
Why?
Well, because
he lives there.
What?
Because you live there?
No, I'd like to someday.
Oh, you don't even live there.
Then why would we want to include you?
Because I study a lot about Vegas. I look at all the websites. I watch, the Travel Channel shows. I've been at least 9 times.
So Britney Spears got married in Vegas, and you want us to call you when that happens?
Well, no, just when anything in the news hits that happened in Vegas.
How could you add to the Britney Spears story, let's say?
Well, I just know, a lot about the area.
Who's the mayor of Vegas?
Oscar Goodman,
Yes,
former defense attorney of the mob.
Yeah, but I think Robin had a good question. So here's a Vegas story. How are you helping us?
Yeah, how can you add to the Britney Spears story?
What do you got for us?
Well, the wedding chapel she was married at, she's one of many famous people to be married there.
I got to go.
Wait, let me write that down.
Eric the Midget is on the phone. He wants to go somewhere and give a speech if we hold a rally.
Well, we're not holding any rally.
Eric.
Hello?
This guy's real hard to hear, so you got to...
Well, I'm on a chord with, because I'm in front of my computer. The corded phone won't go over here.
This guy's a midget, and he's all disabled and everything. He's a mess. And he loves American Idol and Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
You watching American Idol this season?
Yeah.
Who's your pick?
Well, the one that I really liked was Lisa Lushner, but she didn't even make the top 12.
Did you like that little hot chick that got voted off last night? God, she was so cute.
I didn't see it. I don't know what's happening.
She was 17 or something, and man, what a smoking bod.
Yeah,
you can look at a 17-year-old that way?
And I didn't think so, but
yeah. He usually
he
doesn't go above 16, but he'll make an exception.
Yeah, those old bags at 17, I could look at them.
She's still hot.
What's the speech you want to give? We're not having a rally or anything, but...
Yeah.
Oh, for weeks you've been talking about going to Washington and having that rally.
So what do you want to do?
You're going to do it.
You'd call, because you never show up anyway. We've never even met you.
Oh, I would do this.
And I don't even know if we have a wheelchair ramp at the rally. At the imaginary rally. I don't even know that we're going to have a rally, but if we had it, I would let you give a speech. What would you say?
Well, last week I wrote something that I sent to a bunch.
Let me hear your speech. Go ahead. I'll give you a couple seconds. Then I got to get to Will the Farter.
Okay, this was months from now. As all of you here know that,
what?
As all of you here at this rally know, we are here because this country is going through a lot of big changes. It's
ironic that he uses big, right?
It's ironic that he wants to give a speech and he can barely talk.
Yeah.
Listen, we have to go.
How are you going to get the rally going?
I know.
Like
I got an idea.
Listen to Martin Luther King with that I Have a Dream speech. That's what we're looking for.
We tape a very important message to him and catapult him into the White House.
Right through the window.
Right through the window.
Look, we don't want to sound mean, but we have to get from Eric the Midget to Will the Farter.
Eric, give me your best part of the speech. Come on.
Well, this speech is talking about how
Just do it.
That the FCC, if they get their way and get you off their targets will go further into the entertainment industry. And, you know, the entertainment industry as we know it will...
Man, you're putting everyone to sleep at the rally.
Man, this is not a rally.
People are going home.
Hold it, Eric. I have to make an announcement to the audience. Please stop throwing things on stage at Eric the Midget.
Don't eat the brown apple.
Where's that energy drink? I'm not knowing.
We need that YJ Stinger.
You know, maybe that's what Eric should drink.
Dude, you're very unenergetic when you speak. You're like, we represent the FCC.
We represent the lollipop.
Dude, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, dear. Now we've depressed him.
Don't be depressed.
Well, he depressed us first.
Yeah, it's like it's our fault. What you called here?
As you all know, at this rally...
Ladies and gentlemen of Earth, I know that you know, we all know, the FCC has its way.
Try again. Do it better.
Come on, Eric.
Little energy.
I don't know how to...
Try. Just like on American Idol, when Simon gives you a bad review, come back harder.
Almost 6 in the morning here. I'm tired.
Yeah, on American Idol, you don't want any excuses.
Hey, you've been sitting around.
Your favorite show. You love Simon, right?
He's all right.
Hold on. This guy's on the West Coast?
No.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
All right, I'm not going back.
No, come on, man. Give him a shot.
My point is he says he's tired. What have you been doing?
He's been watching American Idol.
He's been looking in the mirror.
Oh. Come on, give me your best shot, and I'm telling you, if you do well, I'll have you up there.
Okay. As all of you know, the reason why we came to this rally was to support Stern. Stern is being attacked by the FCC for the last couple of months for being, in their eyes, indecent. Why can't they put the money towards research into coming up with devices to put on the radio where people themselves can turn them out?
What?
I don't even know what he said.
Well, you know how TV has the V?
All right, I got to go. You got to work on that speech. You call me back tomorrow when you're better at this.
I was going to say, what's your big clothes?
I'm almost thinking I'm going to have a rally just to get him up there.
I have a dream.
Oh, he's proposing a V-chip for radio?
He's got a dream, and we're having a dream because we're all asleep.
Yeah, we're all dreaming.
I'm for censorship. Yeah. This guy. All right, Eric, call me back when you got this thing perfected. You got to project, and you got to really work on it, okay?
Yeah, you could be voted off next week if you keep up like this.
All right, Eric the Midget, go ahead.
Hello.
Eric the Midget and his friend Mary. You there with a chick, dude?
Hey, Howard.
Whoa.
What's going on here?
Are you with her, or is she on the phone?
No, we're on conference. I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
And Eric, where are you?
The San Francisco Bay Area.
Look at you talking to a chick, dude.
Yeah, how about him?
Are you a full-size chick?
No, I'm average.
No, I mean, are you regular height?
Yeah, I'm normal.
How tall are you, Eric?
3'5".
And how tall are you, Mary?
I'm 5'2", so I am kind of short, actually.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, Eric, I wanted to vouch for his speech. He, a couple weeks ago, I have AOL, and Eric did a profile member search.
I don't want to get caught up in your scary world.
Well,
Eric, how'd you get this chick? Hey, are you going to do... Eric, you're still a virgin, right?
Yes.
Did you tell the chick that?
Yeah, I know that. He's in love with Kelly, though, Clarkson.
Still.
Yeah, well...
I don't have a chance. Besides, I love you, Howard.
Eric.
In fact, I'm supposed to go to the Kelly Clarkson concert on the 31st of this month.
Wow. Aren't you lucky? I want to see... I'd need about 10 Valium to get through that. Kelly Clarkson concert.
Yikes.
Dude, there's so many good concerts where people can really entertain.
I'm waiting for Prince and Korn.
What are you doing?
You're hanging out for Kelly?
Kelly Clarkson.
Hey, thanks for playing the live thing this morning. They're my favorite band.
Yeah, they're great.
That was awesome. They're from right down the street from me.
So, Eric, how'd you get this chick to call you?
From the email.
Oh, and you called her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't believe he said who he said he was, so I'm like, prove to me that you've actually been on the Stern Show before, and he did.
Oh, so you had to also get her on the Stern Show, Eric?
No, he's just using the Stern Show connection to get chicks on the phone.
No, but I'm just saying, he then called us, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-oh, Eric.
He's pulling out all the stuff.
Yeah, he is.
Eric, you're pulling out all the stuff.
I got roped in.
Eric, you got this chick hook, line, and sinker. Now you got her on the Stern Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude, you know how dudes have trouble getting chicks into bed? This dude has trouble getting chicks on the phone.
This is a major coup.
Did you get any phones, Eric?
No.
You going to work your way into that, or are you too freaked out by that?
No, I'm not. No.
You want to do that?
Hey, if you looked like Adrian Brody, I probably would.
Well, come on.
Yeah. He looks like Adrian Brody's foot.
He could wear a mask.
Hey, Eric.
What?
You got to get some phones with this chick.
Oh, Howard.
Dude, come on. Give him some phones.
Look, he got you on the show.
I know. I guess I do owe him big time, don't I?
You hear that, Eric?
Because I get to talk to him. Like, Howard, you're the best. If they take you off the air, I'll kill myself.
Eric's like in a coma.
I know. He can't even talk now. What are you doing, Eric?
I was not really intending on talking.
He's like, Mary, I want you to do all the talking. I'm like, no.
He's in the background. Oh, Mary.
He's busy now.
Eric said I'm pretty, didn't you, Eric?
Yeah.
How do you know? Has he seen you?
He saw my picture. I sent him a picture.
What's going on with that internet?
I know.
I know. It's creepy.
I'll start you off. Hey, Eric. Here's what you go. You ask her what she's wearing. Go ahead.
Eric, wake up.
I didn't really intend on talking.
Come on, dude.
Come on, Eric.
You know I'm your pal. I'll help you with this. That's what you got to say. Say, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a T-shirt and shorts.
Ask her if she's got panties.
No bra.
Ask her how big her breasts are.
How big are your breasts?
40D.
Oy vey.
Oy vey is right.
Whoa.
Ask her how much she weighs.
138.
Wait for him. He's new to this. Did you ever do phones, Eric?
No.
Wait.
How much did she say she weighs?
138.
She's 5'2".
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, but 40D.
40.
Yeah, all the weights in the boobs.
How old are you?
Tell you.
How old are you?
Ask her how old she is.
Hey, Howard, can I come on your show to get a breast reduction?
Ask her how old she is.
How old are you?
35.
Oh.
Ask her if she's ever done girl-on-girl action.
No.
Okay.
Eric, ask her.
Come on, Eric.
You asked her, so she said
No. I'm trying to get you going here.
Yeah, we got to teach you how to talk like
Ask her if she's ever had some hot girl-on-girl action.
Have you?
Go ahead, say it.
Have you ever
Ever what?
Ever what?
had girl-on-girl action?
No. But I might for you, Eric.
Oh, tell her that turns you on and you're getting aroused.
And call her baby.
Hey, baby, you're turning me on. You're getting me hot. Say that. Come on, dude. You got to loosen up. You're never going to get into this phone call stuff unless you start.
How are you going to talk to Kelly Clarkson when you meet her?
I know. He wants to take her roses. He's not.
Yeah, when you meet Kelly Clarkson, just wheel up to her and go, hey, baby, you're getting me hot. I'm turned on.
Kelly, how big are your breasts?
Tell her you're hung like a 4-foot-tall guy. Sing her a moment like this. A moment like this.
Howard, that's mean.
Tell her you want to have hot midgets with her. Come on, dude.
Tell her, you haven't had love until you've had midget
Eric,
love.
you there?
Yes,
You with us?
Are you going to say something or what? I'm feeding you lines, dude. And meanwhile, you know you love this because you're starting to loosen up and talk to this chick.
I want to make love to your calf.
Artie.
I talked to her last week on.
Yeah, but you... When I was out in L.A., Jimmy Kimmel, the great Jimmy Kimmel, the man I love. I do love him. Go figure I have a friend.
You have a bromance.
I have a bromance going on. So my bromance, Jimmy Kimmel, every time I go out to L.A., which is so infrequently, he put together a party in my honor.
Oh, there was another party?
Another party. Baba Booey was there. He was invited. And, there were a lot of celebrity guests. And it was very, very nice. Very nice party.
Who was at this one?
I have a list. Gary made a list for me because,
you always forget.
Well, first of all, the whole story was that I was sick for the party, which I was. And I really didn't even want to go because I was sick. I mean, I was really, really sick. And still am. Yeah, Gary.
There was a great moment because Mary kept trying to say hello to you, and every time she turned around, you were talking to somebody.
Well, that's the thing. The party is very, very difficult for me because it's not like going to a party where you kind of hang out and then for a few minutes people ignore you. People are anxious to see me, believe it or not.
It's almost like a reception.
Like a wedding.
And you must meet everyone. Yes.
Yeah, so...
there was a great moment where Mary kept saying, I want to say hello to Howard, so we kept seeing Beth, and we figured... if Beth was there, Howard was still there. So at one point we went up to Beth and we go, "Where's Howard?" She goes, "I put him in a car an hour ago and sent him home."
Yeah, well, I was there for 3 hours. Yep. Which is enough of a party. I don't, they start the party at 5 o'clock in the afternoon because of me, because I'm a baby and I want to go to bed early.
Well, Jimmy told me that the first party because I said to Jimmy, "Oh, the party's 5 to 9." He goes, "No, the party's 5 till it ends."
Yeah.
And I said,
people were at Jimmy's house till 3 in the morning.
Were they?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I left at like midnight. But
you stayed from 5 till midnight?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. People have no lives. That's what I've learned.
I wasn't nearly though. I mean, there were still at least 30 people when I left. But Jimmy said the first time he did the party, he started it at 8.
Oh.
And I think he said you left at 9:20.
No.
He said you were there for a really short amount of time.
I'll be honest. I don't understand socializing.
I don't understand standing and talking. I'll do it because I want to fit in with the rest of humanity. I want to be.
You're trying.
I'm trying to be normal. But for the life of me, if you sat and explained to me why people go to parties, I would never understand it. To sit there and talk seems so irrelevant to me unless you're on a microphone.
People like to congregate.
Oh, I know. Did you see that?
But you don't want to, you don't like to go to a party and discuss a show that you like or a book that you read or something you saw on TV?
No, it's irrelevant.
But why is it irrelevant?
I don't care what anyone else has to say.
Well, there you go.
I mean, I'm a tortured man. And when I wrote that song, Tortured Man, I wasn't kidding.
Well, aside from the fact that you were really sick, if you were feeling well...
It would have been better.
But do you really not enjoy it? Like people...
I listen, I sat and talked to Andy Richter. Not sat, I stood. I felt dizzy, but I stood and talked to Andy Richter for at least a half hour. Because I've made a decision. I finally figured out how to be at a party. I used to go to parties and think I had to talk to everyone. Now, if I'm talking to Andy Richter, I'm not going to run away from Andy Richter to go look for someone else, right?
But is a half hour, isn't that a long time to talk to somebody?
Well, what's the difference? If I'm talking to Andy Richter, I'm talking to somebody else. I mean, how do I cut off my conversation with Andy Richter?
There's a million ways.
But I didn't feel I was enjoying my conversation
Then
with
you
him.
should.
All right, okay.
If you're enjoying it, if you weren't enjoying it, it would be stupid.
It seemed very pleasant. And I was asking him about his job. He was asking me about my job. It was, it was one of these things where it seemed good. Why would I leave? But what I realize is like Amy Poehler has been at every one of these Jimmy Kimmel parties. And I say to myself, oh, there's Amy Poehler. I really would love to get to know her. I'd love to talk to her. And then the 3 hours go by. I don't see Amy Poehler again. And then she leaves.
You miss her every time.
I miss her every time. And it's not a normal thing. I mean, in other words, Gary, you got to speak to everyone.
I spoke to Amy Poehler. Wonderful person.
Right.
Huge fan of the show. And really just like a pleasure to talk to.
Right. But I didn't have that opportunity.
But you saw her. You could have said, I'm going to go over and talk to Amy Poehler.
It's the same thing. I saw Emily Blunt came in. She's an actress. Very successful actress. My wife adores her, thinks like she is the greatest person, because we've actually been in a room with them because of Jimmy. Jimmy knows them. They're neighbors of his. Emily Blunt.
Yeah, who's she dating?
No,
she's married.
She's married.
She's married to who?
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski
right,
from The Office.
Right.
From The Office.
Yeah.
And my wife says, God, every time we get together, she sits and talks to Emily and John and says they're the greatest couple ever. So I went to the party and I said, I know Emily and John are going to be there. And I saw them walk in and I was talking. I go, who knows? Andy Richter, let's say. and I said, oh, Emily and John, hey, I really want to talk to you guys. My wife says they're fantastic.
Right. Okay.
So I figured, well, I should talk with them. Well, the night went. I was there 3 hours. I never saw them again.
I talked to them for you.
Yeah, well, but I would like to.
Well, how does Gary get around and
because,
you?
Well, I'm going to tell you what you did wrong. Can I say?
Yeah.
So when you go to Jimmy's house, you walk up steps, and then there's like an outside sort of a landing.
Yeah.
You never made it in. You hardly made it in.
I didn't make it indoors because people stopped me and want to talk to me.
But my point is that there was a whole other party. There was indoors, and then there was by the pool.
How do I get indoors if every step I take, someone stops me and says, Howard, I want to talk to you? What would you do?
But you were
Say, come walk with me.
Right. Howard was outside for the first 2 hours of the party.
Yeah, it was fine. What's the difference if I'm outside or inside? There's still people. People walked in and I saw them.
There was a whole group of people that were inside the party that I think were waiting for you to come in.
Well, after 2 hours, I came in.
And then some of them had already left.
No, then I walked over where Don Rickles was, and I sat with Don for 25 minutes and talked with him, which was a thrill for me. Mm-hmm. And I stood and talked to Al Michaels for like a half hour. I mean, these are guys I know, so what am I supposed to do? Hey, Al,
but that's
how
the
you
point,
doing?
though. You're talking to the people you already know.
Well, no.
I saw you talking to Spade for like 20 minutes.
Spade went up to my wife and said, what's with Howard? He's like blowing me off big time.
Oh, no.
And my wife came running up to me and said, Spade thinks you're blowing him off. And I went, you're kidding me. I didn't know. I didn't even know. I haven't had a free minute.
Didn't know he was here.
How would I blow him off? So I went right over. I said, David, what's going on? What are you saying I'm blowing you off? He goes, no. He goes, you're busy. And so we started talking. And David, I love David. And we stood there and talked for a half hour. How do you get out of that? I mean, I wasn't even looking to get out of it.
Right, if you're enjoying yourself, you can stay. But if you want to see a lot of people, you go, hey, Dave, come with me. I'm going to go talk to this one now. Come with me.
No, I can't do that.
Why?
Because that's rude.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's how
David.
You're at a party.
David, I'm going to go over and talk to somebody.
He knows that you have to talk to a lot of people. So, Dave, come with me. We're going to go talk to Lorne Michaels. Come on, let's go.
No. I spoke to Lorne Michaels.
Lorne Michaels was there?
Yeah.
Sounds like a great party.
It was a great party. Here, give me the list of who was there. I'll tell you who I talked to.
You talked to 5 people.
Is that it? Jillian Barbary was there. She's
how is Jillian?
Good.
You want to know something? You're going to have to ask Gary, because here's what happened with Jillian. I showed up at 6 o'clock because Jimmy said, don't come at 5, come at 6.
Okay.
Let the party get started a little bit. I said, okay. And Jillian was there, and she had to go to some sort of gay event, like it was a gay award show. And so she was leaving as I came in.
Oh.
She's weird, too, you know. She starts tweeting, oh, I'm going to Jimmy's party. Like, Jimmy's party was a private party. She starts tweeting her appearance at Jimmy's party. I wanted to yell at her a little bit. But, you know, I love her. She's terrific. But I didn't get to talk to her. You
saw her leaving.
Jeff Probst and his wife, Lisa, I spoke to for a while. There you go.
Okay. You always talk to them, though.
Yeah.
At every party.
And I did about 10 or 15 minutes with them, and then they had to leave. So, which was perfect, because, you know, that was that. Amy Poehler I didn't get to talk to. Adam Scott of Parks and Recreation. Didn't even get to talk to that guy. Didn't even know he was there.
Big fan. Nice guy.
Fred Armisen of Saturday Night Live, I talked to him for over a half hour.
Okay, see, again, I think you're spending too much time with
Fred
everyone.
Armisen.
Yeah, I think your times are off because you've already spoken to people longer than you were at the party.
I'm telling you who I spoke to. Fred Armisen, a half hour at least. Jewel, it was weird. Like, I love Jewel.
Yeah.
And we email each other. And spent maybe 10 minutes with her. And then, like, she was kind of hanging in the group of people I was talking to. And the whole time I felt bad because I wasn't concentrating on Jewel. So this is why I hate parties.
Goodness.
I actually saw her, and she said, "Where's Howard?" And he says, "Outside." And she said, "I want her to say hello," and I brought her over.
Yeah, well, guess what? I spoke to her, but then I was in a group of people, and I felt like I was ignoring her.
But if you're in a group,
that's ridiculous.
If you're in a group, then you can't concentrate on one person.
No, well, that's ridiculous. I don't know how to function at a party. I hate parties. I'm racked with guilt.
You're making this like a science project.
Right. Yeah, well, I don't know how to do it. How long should Fred Armisen have gotten? I was enjoying talking to the guy.
Well, first of all, certain people that you actually get to talk to, you shouldn't spend that much time with.
But I was enjoying it.
But that's not the point.
Oh, stop it.
The point is, there are people you've never had a chance to talk to, and this is your only opportunity.
Yeah, well, then
you
I
should go talk to them.
Then what happens to me is I leave someone, and then I can't. Then I'm not so thrilled with who I get next.
That's what it is. It's like dating.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
like speed dating.
It's like speed dating. That's right.
Mia Vardalos from my big fat Greek wedding. I didn't even know she was there. No one said hello. Chris O'Donnell I saw for 2 seconds. We talked for 2 seconds.
Huge fan.
Jason Segel, he literally walked in. I saw him for about 1 second. I go, hey, Jason. I was like, hey, there's a guy I'd like to talk to. He's from that show with my mother.
I met your
mother.
How I met Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Mother. Yeah.
He seems like an interesting guy. Never saw him again. Just said hello, and that was it.
He went to hang out in the back.
This is a big party.
I didn't even know there was a back.
You didn't go to the back room where Jimmy has karaoke?
No. Had no idea. How would I know about it? No one told me. No one tells me anything. Don Rickles I spoke to for at least 25 minutes.
Okay. I can understand spending that kind of time with Don Rickles.
Yeah, he was great. Great guy. He wants to do a thing where... never mind that. Johnny Knoxville, I spent about 10, 15 minutes, but I saw him the next night, actually. I was invited to a dinner party, which I lasted about an hour because I was sick. Al Michaels I spoke to for a good 20 minutes.
Like, did you see his son was there?
Too long with Al Michaels.
Why? I love Al. I never see him.
You love Al, but you talk to Al all the time. You talk to him at every party.
When do I talk to him?
Again, the last party you spent time with him and Alex.
Yeah, I know. That's true. Adam Carolla, when I was leaving, I saw him come in.
He got there late. He was racing cars that day.
He looked like he was out of his mind.
He was in a celebrity car racing thing.
Yeah, I know.
Which he won.
He looked like he was high as a kite because he was so excited about winning this race, and there was no talking to him. So Adam Levine I spoke to for about 25 minutes. We had a good conversation.
All right,
So him I
but
got
you
to
know
see.
Adam.
So what? I've never
I'm just
socialized
saying, this
with
is
him.
why you don't... He was at another one of these parties.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't he at the one
No.
where everybody was singing and playing
No.
on stage?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yes, he was.
Ryan Philippe was there. I didn't even see him. I didn't even say hello to him.
Chatted with him for a while.
Jeff Ross I saw for 2 seconds.
He was there with his cute girlfriend.
Lorne Michaels I spoke to for about 15 minutes. Brad Gray, I got to speak to him, and then I was at his home the other night.
Okay.
Bob Iger, I didn't spend a second with, but last time I got to spend a lot of time. I saw him for 2 seconds, and I said, hey, what's happening?
Right.
And that was it. Tom Arnold spoke to him for about 15 minutes and remembered to congratulate him on the birth of his kid.
Oh, he had a child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Good, you remember that. I didn't even know.
Yeah, my wife reminded me that we had sent him a baby gift. Tom Arnold, what a great guy. He's so fucking funny. He says to me, yeah, Arnold came to visit me in the hospital with the baby. And Arnold said to him, you know, it's a great thing. You got your children. He goes, you know, I have 4. All right, 5.
He really said that.
Yeah. Arnold's got the greatest sense of humor.
Arnold's funny.
Yeah. Zach Braff.
You can't get that man down.
Zach I got to speak to for a few minutes. Rob and Sherry Zombie. I didn't even get to talk to Sherry, but Rob and I talked a little bit. But Rob's a friend, and I don't worry about it.
You see them all the time.
John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. I didn't get to see Andy Richter. I spoke to for about a half hour. Natalie Maines I saw for 5 minutes.
Oh, you love Natalie.
Yeah, I saw her for 5 minutes.
She'll be here in a couple of weeks.
Right. Kristen Bell and Dak Shepard, I spoke to them for a couple of minutes. They just had a baby.
Right.
I was able to say hi to them.
You got to congratulate them, too.
Jason Bateman I spoke to for a while.
You got to a lot of people there.
Yeah, he's growing a beard for a part. Rick Rubin, I spoke to him for a long time.
He's growing a beard for a part, too, but he's been doing it for years.
Rick Rubin is a famous record producer. Just finished the Black Sabbath album that's coming out. And, he's done Metallica. He's done a whole bunch of them. But he's got a big, long beard. And for years, I used to call him the world's fattest vegan because he was a vegan, but he was so fat. Well, he got into shape. He started surfing and everything. And the guy's, pretty ripped now. He's got a hot girlfriend, the whole thing.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Very nice.
You know what he told me? He said, sorry.
And so Rick, with world's fattest vegan, I said, how's that vegan thing going? He goes, oh, all I eat now is meat.
Are you kidding?
No, he's on some sort of caveman diet.
The
the Paleolithic.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something, though. I'm down to only eating fish. I got to tell you, there was an article in Sunday's New York Post, page 20, if you have it at home, about animals and about their grieving and how advanced animals are. That not just apes and elephants, which elephants go through a huge grieving process when things die, when relatives die, or even when other animals die that aren't elephants.
If they happen to know them?
Yeah, exactly. They form relationships. And the article was so amazing about animals and dogs and crows, everything. If you look on the internet, there's a video going around now of a dog grieving at its owner's gravesite, literally crying. It's weird. It's so upsetting. But these animals have such complicated feelings. We assume because something can't talk that they're completely void of all feelings. They talk about birds and their ability to grieve and to have relationships, and they have families and all this stuff. And they understand the relationship, and they understand death. And when you read this stuff, I could not eat an advanced animal. I just can't.
So why do you think fish don't have the same feelings?
Why do you think fish don't have these feelings?
I think fish perhaps do, but I can't give it up.
Are you the one?
Last Sunday, I was watching something on the CBS Sunday Morning.
Yeah.
Plants actually can see and hear.
Listen to me. Listen.
Smell.
Look,
and smell. That's right.
Listen, I'll tell you why I eat fish. Fish are assholes. All right.
But you're the one.
What does that mean?
No, actually, I had a fish tank, years ago.
Yeah.
And I'd come home and these fish would greet me. Now, who knows if they were looking for food or what, but they would really like kind of have some sort of awareness that I walked in the room, I think, because they'd all come to the front. But look, I can't think of fish that way, or else I got nothing left to eat.
Do you eat lobster?
No, I don't eat lobster.
Because I thought you remember you saying on the air. Yeah, you were saying on the air that you think lobsters have families. And...
No, I never said that. I said that I don't like the way they kill lobsters.
Right.
You know, they throw them in a pot of hot water.
Yeah, but fish, they just take them out and let them suffocate.
I know. Look, Gary, I'm down to fish. That's it. You want to?
You're not helping.
You got to stop it. You got to stop it. Oh, here. Carson, anyway, go read that article in the New York Post.
Well, the guy with the plants, because plants can feel, Howard. He did say that
I don't want to hear
the
that.
plants don't care.
You can't eat them either.
Right, well, I'm eating them, and so are you.
I eat tons of them.
Mike Judge, I didn't even get to say hello to. I saw him at a distance, and I didn't even get to say hello to him.
He's another guy who took up surfing and got ripped.
Bill Simmons.
He's a sports guy, a sports writer guy.
I didn't know he was there. Carson Daly, I spoke to for a little bit. I told him he should go in and get more money. You got to hear this.
No, he should take Jay Leno's job.
No, for The Voice, I'm talking about.
Oh.
You know, that voice, the show The Voice is such a huge hit.
Yes.
I said to Adam Levine, I hope you're getting paid, dude. That show's huge. Don't worry, I'm getting paid. So he let me know. But Carson Daly, Carson goes, the hosts never get anything. So I'm at
well, look at Ryan Seacrest.
Exactly. Well, I wasn't going to rub it in. So I was at the NBC, I don't even know what I was at. They had me at something. We shot a commercial in the morning, and then in the afternoon we had to go to a thing where...
Is it like a
press day. It's called Press Day. It's the same press over and over again. All right, but you got to be a team player. I went. So, excuse me again.
Are you drinking water?
Oh, please. When am I going to have time to drink water? I'm talking like a fucking man. Who has a show for 5 hours of talk? Nobody. These fucks who do talk radio, they do 2 hours. You think they give themselves an award. Anyway, so I'm at the NBC press event, and I see one of the big machers at NBC. He's there, and I see Carson Daly. He was in the event ahead of us. I said, Carson, come here. I said, this is so-and-so. I said, listen, you got to give Carson a raise. The guy deserves more money. You got a hit show. Part with a couple of bucks. Well, Carson turned bright red. The executive couldn't wait to get away from me.
Talk about uncomfortable moments.
Did you help, do you think?
I don't know. Jimmy wrote me a note, said Carson was very grateful that I did that.
Okay.
So he liked it.
Did he?
Yeah.
This is something he couldn't say.
Ellen Pompeo, I spoke to for 2 seconds, and Justin Theroux I spoke to for five minutes. That's all the time that I had. So that was me at the party.
And is that the end of the list?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know who else was there, but I mean.
And Krista Miller. And
Kristen Bill. I spoke to them.
You must have spoken to them. Yeah,
I spoke to them. So very nice party. Thank you, Jimmy. Again, he's such a great guy. Tim, go ahead and Jimmy and Molly, I should say. Yeah, Tim.
Yes.
Hey, Howard. Mega Douglas. You're absolutely right about the people talking about nothing, like Baba Booey when you go to a party and people have books, and do you care about what books they're reading and their TV and their stupid kids?
No.
You get somewhere and you're like, how soon can I get out, go home, be comfortable, not listen to the mindless...
You're a miserable human being.
Thank you.
You really are.
Him and me.
Because when you go to a party and you ask somebody about a book they read, that's how you say, oh, that's interesting. I think I'd like to read that book, and then you read it.
I never remember what they say anyway.
Or a movie.
Hey, you know who you left off this list?
Who?
Mary McCormick and her husband.
I don't think I... Oh, yes. I apologize. I forgot. I saw them for a minute.
Yeah.
Mary's good? Did you talk to her?
I spoke with her and her husband, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for quite a bit of time. That was it. That was my night.
Well, you did get to some people, but I can't believe you keep missing Amy Poehler.
Yeah, I like her. I wanted to talk to her. Well, one day I'll get to talk to her.
One of these days.
Gary, as Howard's long-standing producer, you've seen the evolution of your boss. You've seen him change and become a bit warmer. but he still gets this agita when he goes to parties at Jimmy's house. You know, is this as far as he's going to come evolution-wise?
Well, it's pretty far. I mean, we went to a party with over 100 people at it, and he got through 4 or 5 hours of it, so I think that's pretty far. You know, I was surprised to hear him say on the air this morning that he doesn't enjoy it. But then he said there were some things that he enjoyed, so it's very hard to tell with him.
Coming from your perspective as someone who really loves to socialize, does this sound crazy to you? He's got this incredible parties on the West Coast. I
think it's interesting that, you know, the guy called in and backed Howard up that, you know, going to socialize with people is boring because most people like to socialize. And yeah, you know, like I said, you go to a party, it's interesting to hear other people's experiences. You know, I guess there are those who don't think so, and he's one of them.
Oh, by the way, I should tell you, Mike Tyson is coming in today.
Ooh.
So I'm looking forward to speaking to the Iron Mike Tyson, the great boxer.
Ganji is a huge fan of his stage show.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll talk about everything today. I have a long list of things I need to talk to Iron Mike Tyson about.
Our early adventures involved traveling all over the country fighting in these small clubs called smokers. The reason why they called them smokers was because the smoke was so thick and dense that you couldn't even see the guy standing in front of you to hit. Cuss was a big man in this world, and the fights were unsanctioned, which meant lawless. There weren't no paramedics outside. You got a concussion, you died, it's on you. You know, it's on you. Everybody close up and leave. And plus, if the crowd didn't like your performance, they didn't boo. They started fighting each other to show you how it was done. And I had to often lie about my age. I was only 14, but Cuss had chiseled me into a great Michelangelo statue. Not now, though, but just back then, you know? I was cut up like, I was really cut up like I got into the fight with the Latin Kings and lost, you know? But I was looking good. I won the national champions just like Cuss said I would. I was the champion of the nation at 14 years old. I was well on my way.
Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. I'm on the Howard Stern Show. This is interesting. I've never been to Howard Stern. I don't know what to expect. He's older now. What else I noticed about him? He seems to be nicer now. Robin seems to be nicer now. Maybe I caught him at the right time of his career where he's mellowed and he's a compassionate person.
So you think you're going to get a kinder, gentler Howard Stern today?
I have no idea.
All right, man. We'll see you in the studio. Thanks
I will be there.
All right, hey, exciting morning. Mike Tyson is here. Iron Mike Tyson. Great to see you.
He's smaller than I thought he'd be.
Hi, you're so beautiful, Robin.
Yeah, Robin. Hey, Mike, good to see you. Pleasure.
Good to see you.
It's good seeing you too, Robin.
Let me look at you, man. You're such an iconic figure that it's so weird to see you in person finally after all these years. I always wanted to have you on the show, and I was always told through different people that you didn't want to come on. You were nervous about it.
No, I was gonna kick your ass, Howard.
Really?
Back then, I was gonna kick Howard's ass. You don't remember,
Why?
Robin? I don't know.
Why would you kick my ass? What did I do?
You were just angry at everybody.
I was.
You're an angry man. Mike, is that true? You were going to kick my ass?
Well, I was going to attempt to and stuff.
Attempt? Oh, you couldn't
attempt. I think you would have handled it.
Mike, do you think that you could still fight? In other words, if you got into shape, I'm being serious.
Okay.
All right, the anger isn't there anymore, and maybe the will isn't there anymore. I don't know, but do you think if you had to train and fight, there's probably a lot of guys you could still take out, right?
No, I couldn't be anybody. I don't have that in me. I don't care who you are. If you don't want to do this, you don't want to hurt somebody, it's not going to turn out well.
Do you? But even in your personal life, you don't occasionally get angry and just that, like the rage of the fight, you know?
Well, that guy's not going to come out, but I'm angry that I'm not having my way. You know, my wife's not going to do this. My wife dresses me, so I get.
Does your wife dress you?
Well, she tries to, but I go along with the program.
Right. How is life now these days?
Life is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm pretty broke, but life is so awesome. I have my wife, I have my children. I just had my show in Washington, D.C. All my kids came out, and that was a special occasion. They all came out, and they never saw me perform before, so I felt like the happy pops.
You know, it tries.
How many children are there?
There's 7, Robin. You don't have any children, Robin. You should.
No, you should give me a couple of yours.
10 years ago we should have had children, Robin.
Yeah, you should have made it with Robin. You know, hey, Mike.
I like Robin Crawford.
You know, when it drives me crazy that you're broke, and I'll tell you why.
It drives you crazy. Yeah. What do you think it does to me?
He might feel worse, Howard.
A little, right, Robin?
I'll tell you why it drives me. Mike, Robin. The reason it drives me crazy, because you are a true student of boxing. You knew, you're one of those guys who really understands boxing and where boxers come from.
Yes, 100%.
And so when you look back at boxers, traditionally, they've gotten hosed every step of the way. They generate tremendous amount of income. Forget about what goes on gambling-wise, what they generate and all that. But it seems like every boxer ends up in the hole, always ends up getting beaten down financially.
Well, there's a really small percentage that don't, probably a half percentage that doesn't.
Right.
But this is, listen, when I was a young kid, I heard about Joe Louis and Sugar Ray Robinson. You hear about all these great fighters, Tony Canzoneri, Lou Anderson. You hear about these guys that amazing fortunes and lost it. And you know this stuff. You all know this stuff. But they knew about the guys before them in the 10th and the early century in the 20s. But still, we go broke. You know why? Because handling money is an art. It's an art than handling money. And we never practiced that art before.
Well,
what did you do with all the money? Did you know where that money went?
Well, a lot of people stole money.
Well, as a fan of yours, I got really nervous for you when you had a bunch of guys who were white guys who were handling you and stuff, and I kind of feel like you went through this phase where you said, fuck that, I'm going with all black management, blah, 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 which is fine, which is a great thing to do. But at the same point, you threw away the guys who were actually watching your money, who I think actually were pretty good about it.
That's not true.
No.
They were bad. They were really bad.
They were bad too?
Yeah, that's why I left them.
Right.
And boom. And if they weren't so bad, I wouldn't have ran away to this guy.
What were they doing that was so bad? The white dudes. I thought that they actually had your back.
No, they didn't. They did what every particular white dude did to a black dude when he was a fighter, and these guys are the managers. It's pretty much, because I'm a young kid, I didn't understand about that stuff. I was a glory seeker.
Yeah.
And they were just patting everything, expenses, everything. I had no idea.
Does it keep you up at night now, like knowing how much money you probably had personally about $400 million? Does it keep you up at night now where you go, fuck?
Never. I never once in my life I said, fuck. I just, I had everything I ever wanted, and I have everything I wanted now. Yeah. And plus, when I had all that money, I was living such a chaotic life, I wasn't really enjoying myself. It was better if I was even dead at that time. Listen, I've accomplished so much now with nothing, more than I ever could with that $500 million.
Right.
I got an Emmy, I got a Golden Globe Award. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't bring back no venereal diseases to the house.
Right.
I'm just living a respectable citizen life. It's no glory in nothing. I don't have no glorious life, but I'm living a life where I could live and survive now and live with dignity.
I guess when I imagine your life, it would have been nice even if you held on to some portion of that where you'd have
like $100 million.
Yeah, you'd have your house paid for. I'd like to see you at least enjoying some of the, when you're a gladiator,
fruits,
when you're a guy who goes in the ring, one-on-one, mano-a-mano, most sports, team sports, you're talking about you went in by yourself and came out a world champion.
You risk your life every time.
There's not a lot of sports like that when you think about it. Tennis, okay, one-on-one.
But it's not a risk your life situation.
No, but tennis, boxing. I'm trying to think of sports where it's just you versus another guy. You know,
golf.
Golf maybe. Not even. Yeah, golf.
I don't look at it that way, Howard. You know, I'm a professional athlete for over 25 years, so I don't look at it that way. I look at it that maybe this deserves to happen to me because I was just so good at what I did, no one else stands a chance.
Yeah.
And I had to grow up in other areas in life too.
Yeah.
And by going through these ordeals, I'm such a better person. You know, I've lived life where I've seen a lot of my friends, you know, quite a few, not a lot, but they had great fortunes. They may have lost it, or lost some of it. I may have gotten embarrassed in the way they got their fortune.
Right.
And know what they do? They killed themselves.
Right.
And so that only tells me that's what they were worth, is money. They weren't worth nothing else.
Wealthy people who kill themselves because it wasn't the thing that made them happy, really, in the final analysis.
Well, I don't know what it was.
Or they lost it and then they said that was all they were.
Most of the time, it's because they lost it.
Right.
And that's why, because that's really all they're worth is some money. Big deal. Listen, I don't have $500 million, but still, I'm Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know,
But do you have anonymity where you live? Like, in other words, are you able to live, I don't know where you live now, but...
Nevada.
In Nevada. Are you able to live, I would imagine, because you are Mike Tyson, you're famous. And someone once said, the hardest thing is to be a famous person with no money, because you can't really hide. You're now living in a regular community, and people have access to you. They can, Does
he really live in a regular community?
I don't know. I don't know where Mike's living now.
Well, I live in a desolate community because normally everybody that lives there, that's their second house, so they're normally not there. So I live pretty much desolate.
Yeah, right. Nobody shows up.
Nobody shows up. I got pigeons. It's against the law to have animals. I got birds flying.
Nobody checks on you.
There's 50 houses. There's nobody there. They're big mansions. People think I'm rich. I hang on the other guy's lot sometimes. People think that's my mansion. That's how this stuff works, you know. The IRS people are getting aggressive. Holy moly, no.
Mike, the phase of your life that's so fascinating me, when you went to prison, I thought about you a lot when you were in prison because...
Thank you. Why didn't you write me or send me any commissary
Because
money?
I didn't know you.
So what? Don't think about me and worry about me if you don't know me. If you're a compassionate liberal, as you come across to be...
Yes.
With communist tendencies...
I'm a capitalist.
All right.
I know you're a big fan of Chairman Mao, which I'm going to ask you about. But when you were in prison... Was that the most difficult time in your life? Because I would think the other prisoners all want to make their bones and go after you because they're like, hey, Mike's not so tough. I'll go kick his fucking ass, and I'll prove to everybody I'm the toughest guy.
I don't know, Howard. Now I'm not so tough, but back then I was.
You look pretty tough to me still.
No, I'm not tough now. No, I'm not tough now.
I don't buy that.
Howard, I went to a Mike Tyson fight. He fought a guy named Tyrell Biggs. Remember that fight?
Yeah.
And... when Mike Tyson walked into the stadium, I said, that other guy ought to run. He had such a fierce look on his face.
Well, a lot of these guys, I mean, that was part of the whole thing, too. They would shit their pants just when you'd walk into the ring, right?
That's what they said.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Like, you had them psyched out before you even got in there.
When I was fighting, it was beautiful. You know, when I look at it now, I can't believe I said this to this guy. He got children now. I said this stuff.
But you know something? I look back on my own career, and I've said things to people that are insane. Because when I'm competing, I get crazy.
See, my wife doesn't understand that. My wife doesn't
No one understands it.
Listen, when I'm competing, I'm suicidal.
Yeah.
We've heard you.
Suicidal when I'm competing. God,
no, but you say suicidal.
Yeah.
Because everything goes out the window, right?
Everything.
Yeah.
This is my only moment to show the world who I am because my self-esteem is so low. They're going to know my name now.
Right.
Fuck. Look what I did.
Mike, I understand it because even for me, radio, competitively, I go into towns, I don't even know the people oppose me on the radio, and I'm screaming and yelling violently to get out of my way.
Did you have any health problems because of that?
Yeah, I had tremendous problems. I'm in a psychiatrist's office 3-4 times a week because
I'm taking these pills that I'm gaining this tremendous amount of weight. I got the Zoloft going on. I got the Perplexapine. I got the In-N-Out pills. Man, they got me. I got my zombie swag on when I'm on those pills, man.
Mike, but when you go for the pills, you're going to a psychiatrist to get these pills.
Yes.
Is he talking to you at all? Is he working with you in terms of understanding?
No, he doesn't give a damn about me, Howard, because he always, while he's explaining these difficulties of my mental fragments. I forgot the word he used.
Right.
I don't have good linguistics, but time. Sorry, I have to go. That's always bothers me. I'm spilling my guts. I'm even crying. Oh, Mike. It's over now. Excuse me.
So, Mike, the calm.
Keep that thought.
The new Mike, the calmer Mike. Is it because of the pills, or is it because you've had some sort of revelation in your life?
Well, this is pretty much revelation. My wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. When she had, it's funny when you're in love with somebody and you think you know somebody, and then when you really get intimate with them, when you're with them every day, they're not the person you thought they was. And that's what my wife, she said, wow, I never dreamed that you were this kind of person, that you're always on these zombie pills and watching Law and Order. And so my wife, she detoxed me. She started reading. She took all my medication. She started reading. She was my girlfriend at the time.
Right.
I didn't even know if I was going to date her, but she started reading everything. And she started looking up everything and said, man, this is for homicidal people. This is for, really, Mike, this is for people that's in Bellevue that's locked up.
Right.
And so,
wow.
And so she just started dying. She started cayenne peppers and all that stuff, detoxing.
Right.
And
the master cleanse.
That's what it's called.
Right.
Yes.
She's into all these gadgets, you read. And so one day she was eating just vegetables that whole day, that whole week, I guess, vegetables and stuff. And I said, why are you doing that? She said, I'm a vegan for this week because of some weight. And I said, that's why I'm going to be a vegan, because I was 380 pounds.
Right.
And I had to lose a lot of weight.
You were 380.
380, man. It was the worst sexual experience of my life.
So it shows you that you were really depressed, because when you put on that kind of weight and you're on those kind of pills and everything, I mean, your life's out of whack.
Oh, no, the after effects. These pills are going to help me. But, I'm going to feel suicidal. I'm going to go to the bathroom on myself periodically. I'm going to go do all these things. And it's the pills that are killing me more than they're helping me.
So let me ask you something. Why not go to a therapist or a psychiatrist who will sit and talk to you? And maybe you wouldn't have to be on so much medication.
Well, I've done that, too, and it didn't work. And so I had to go to the real place, rehab, and I had to go there for like 2 years or 15 months. And I'm not going to get well. I'm one of those people. You're not going to get me well on no 30-day or no 60-day program. I have to suffer. I have to suffer to get well. You got to put me in there for a year, and I can't be with nobody. I got to be in that dark cell, and I have to sweat it out. And it's not going to be, give me a pill and it's going to work overnight.
What happens to you if you go off all the medication? Are you just...
I'm not on medication anymore.
Zero. Zero.
Zip. I should be on it, though, a little bit. But zip, no, I feel good.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
I thought you were implying that you were on medication.
No way.
He said the medication was doing him badly.
Congratulations.
Howard. It was making him worse.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
So whatever you're doing on your own, and that's it.
Yes, with a lot of help. I had a great support system, and that's
Is it your wife who's helped you the most?
Oh, absolutely, my wife, and there's other people too. I had other people that were in my life that looked after me and sponsored me, and man, it's just amazing. The worst thing the worst thing that ever happened to me is that I started using drugs really heavily.
Yeah.
But the best thing that ever happened to me is that I got involved with the recovery program, and there you meet people. You meet some amazing people from all walks of life.
So you're not doing any weed, you're not drinking, you're not doing anything.
Hey, no drink, no cocaine, no this is my drug of choice. No heroin, no cocaine, no morphine, no liquor.
You were doing the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm a hard guy.
Yeah.
I'm a hard guy.
You think when you analyze
go ahead.
When you analyze your drug problem and all that, and everything that you went through in your life, it all boils down to your upbringing. It's your mom. It was an awful situation. She was a prostitute.
No, it wasn't my upbringing. It was my pain.
Well, from your parents, right?
No.
Well, your mom was not a good mother.
No. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't a good mother. Maybe she was. I don't know what a good mother is.
Well,
because of course I see people who are,
pretty much label good parents, and they have miserable kids. Their kids commit suicide, murders, bombs, but this is what happens. So it has nothing to do with the parent. It has to do with the person and what he wants to be in his life.
Do you ever get jealous of your own children, the fact that they have a good father and a good mother, that kind of thing?
I've been through that stage.
Yeah.
I'm not there no more, but I've been
But
through
you weren't always the greatest parent either. Come on.
So, no, but
when you're parenting,
I'm better than my parents.
Right.
I'm better than my parents, and I'm suck as a parent, but I'm better than my parents.
You're there.
Yeah, I suck. No, I'm not even there, but I'm still better than my parents.
You did them a favor going away.
You are so right.
That's
I went away to get
true.
now. I'm the parent that they need to have in their life. But back then, oh God, the best thing that happened is their mother left.
Right. Because the issue is, how do you even know how to be a good parent? And then as soon as you become a good parent, you say, shit, how come they got it so good and I had it so fucked up?
Because you put them in that situation that they have it good.
Right.
Because you don't want them to have it like you. You would probably kill yourself if your kids had the life that you... Imagine my kids grew up in abandoned tenement buildings.
Right. It'd be terrible.
Whoa.
And yet there's a part of you that wants to make their lives better. And then there's a part of you that goes, hey, fuck, who are these kids to have?
Know why? Because all your life... You despise the kids that your kids became. Spoiled kids never had a chance to take a deep breath, go, because everybody always giving them everything. And it's that way now. And sometimes you want them to be able to take that deep breath, to let them know it's hard, but you can still go to that further step. You can go further if you want to. Even though it's hard, you can still go further.
When you tell your kids about your life, it's probably like you're talking like from Mars, because they have no idea.
They said, Dad, get out of here. You had to go to school. Because if I can't spell, because sometimes I misspell, and say, Daddy, that's not how you spell my name, Dad.
Right.
And they said, Dad, don't tell me dangerous is hard for you, Dad. Don't tell me that, Dad. And I'm just waiting any minute he's going to say, Dad, tell me what it was like when you were a nigger, Dad. Tell me what that life, Dad. What was that life? You're biting people's ears, savage. What was that like, Dad? Because my kids are like in Ivy League schools and for high school kids and stuff. Billis, what's the name? Billis, and what's the name with the president's kids? I was intimidated. I went to my kid's school and I was intimidated. The kids and all these kids intimidated me. I thought, fuck. I felt I was in Harvard.
I know, it's crazy.
Like, what the hell? I don't belong here.
Right. It's another world, isn't it?
Oh man, it's interesting.
Do you have a good relationship with all your kids, or they?
Thank God.
You do.
Thank God. Yes, I have. Oh man, I'm just very grateful. I have she's graduating from Georgetown Medical Student. I have a daughter.
No kidding.
Wow.
One of your daughters is graduating, going to be a doctor?
Well, she's graduating to be one, but I don't know if that's particularly what she wants to do. I'm in the liberalist. Well, some of the kids, but I'm in the liberalist. My family is so liberal.
Yeah.
So liberal. I can't even.
Well, you're walking around with a Chairman Mao tattoo. Of course, they're going to be liberal.
But I can't even go around and say, hey, it's a possibility that Mr. Christie from New Jersey, he's a good guy, Christie. It's got to be. He's the only.
You can't even say that.
But he's probably the only Republican we can say. Him and Michael Steele, they're the only Republicans we can talk about. Everybody else is garbage. What the heck? Come on.
Go back to, if you can mentally, go back to prison for a second, because I want to ask you.
Okay.
Here you are, famous.
I'm there.
And by the way, I got to say, Mike Tyson is currently, the reason he's here, he's on tour for his one-man show, Undisputed Truth. We've heard great things about it from guys who work here with us who have gone to see you and loved it. For tour dates and tickets.
You're just mellow. This is not normal. You're just too mellow.
Who's mellow? I'm mellow.
I came up here in anticipation talking about anal sex and this and that.
Well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to it.
I'm sorry.
We're working you into it.
Have you enjoyed it?
We don't just go right in.
You want to talk anal? Let's go.
I know, but I expect you're such a nice guy for this fucking guy. He's like,
I don't see you into anal sex.
You were into anal sex?
No, because this is what I was going to tell you about, because I'm really not that way no more since I became a Muslim. I'm really halal. So if I was, it's not like I wouldn't do it, but if I had to, I would have to walk around with the person all day to see what they ate and stuff, because it's real.
But I mean, you had crazy days when you were doing drugs and you were fucking, the man of the hour. You were out of your mind. Like,
no.
I read that like you were with 7 hookers one night.
Halal.
Yeah.
I can't do that. You have to be clean. I have to be with them every day. Make sure what they're eating. Everything they eat has to evaporate, for instance, in their system. Because and they eat any pills, any apples or seeds, anything. And
It's just not good.
Can you believe the old Mike Tyson in terms of like even the pussy fever that you were in? Like, can you believe that? Like now you've got that under control. You're really in love with your wife, aren't you?
Implicitly, yeah.
And so isn't it kind of liberating? You can go out and see all these hot chicks and stuff, and not even give them a second fucking thought.
Well, that's true too, but you know, you never know because every time I go out, I'm with my wife.
Right. She doesn't let you off.
She doesn't let you off the hook.
No, I never leave. I never want to leave my wife.
Right.
That's just how I want to live my life.
Do you worry that you turn your wife into your mother in a sense, the mother you never had?
My wife is my mother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that dangerous though in a relationship?
That's extremely dangerous, but it is what it is. She thinks, hey, you should wear this today, you should wear this, you should wear this, you should put this way and this way. That's just who she lives.
And you like it.
Oh yeah.
And you like it because you now feel like you're getting mothering.
I love being loved.
But can't that turn into something where
I'm never going to have a mother. That's just over. I never had a mother. I'm never going to know what it's like to have a mother.
But it's dangerous to turn other people into the mother you never had.
No, I'm not turning her into a mother. She became my mother. She wants to be my mother.
That's the role.
I love my husband. Oh, God. My wife.
But do you ever say to her, hey, I don't need a mother. I need a wife?
But she is my wife.
Right.
So she's being my wife.
She's covering in all bases.
She got you covered.
Hey, listen. I'm just happy to be married to her. I don't care what she does.
She's very hot. I've seen her.
Yes, I agree.
How did you meet her?
Hey, listen. I met her through her family, because her family used to come to the fights and stuff.
You met her through her father is a Muslim. And
yeah, but I wasn't a Muslim. That's not how we became friends, though.
Your father, when you were a young man, introduced his daughter to you, but the two of you couldn't click. You were in the wrong place. Right?
No, she was only 12 years old, I guess, when I first met her.
Well, that definitely wouldn't click. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that would have been a real problem.
Isn't that weird? You knew your wife when she was 12? Isn't that strange?
Absolutely.
You know, it's so weird. And did she have fantasies, like as a little girl, well, one day I'll grow up and marry Mike Tyson?
I have no idea.
Did you ever ask her that?
Of course she's going to say that.
Right.
You know, I don't know, but I just know I was happy to marry her.
Meanwhile, maybe she was raised to marry you because her father was such a fan.
Listen, that's what she says not, but that's what I truly believe.
Hey.
That's what I truly believe. Her father wanted her to be with me. That's what I believe. I know she doesn't want to believe that, but that's what I believe.
Go back to prison for a second.
I've been there twice with you, Howard.
I know, but go back.
You never stay, though.
Yeah, Mike, when you were in there, and you're this famous guy, one of the most famous guys in the world, do the other prisoners taunt you and try to get you into some sort of, I don't know, fight or some kind of, or maybe even they try to befriend you so they think they can get something from you on the outside?
Or were you the bad guy on campus?
Sometimes.
Right.
But you have to think about how, this is what happens. You know, you look at the press, you look at me, Mike Tyson, famous champion, has to go to prison with bad people, murder. But when you really think about it, this is how this was discovered. I was discovered in an institution with bad people.
Oh, yeah. You grew up in institutions.
Yeah, so this wasn't a hard problem at all. Just living on the outside was hard. Going in that place was not hard at all.
Wow.
In other words,
not hard at all inside. No.
After all,
you recognize
for a guy like me, no.
In other words, so when you went into prison,
that's taking the easy route out for me.
Right.
That's taking the easy route out, baby.
In other words, you grew up in prison.
Most of my life, yeah, in young adult life.
And when you go into prison, as rough as it is, I would think that psychological torture would be, hey, I got all this money, I finally got all this success, and now they're taking it away from me and putting me in prison. But for you, it was kind of like, hey, man, so what?
Yeah, but I had that.
But this, you know that world.
I'm sorry, what?
But when I was in prison, I had that too. I had everything I wanted in prison. I couldn't. Well, I could go to the hospital and stuff when I had to go.
Right.
But I still did what I wanted to. I didn't smoke in them, but I had my food that I wanted to eat. I never ate at the cafeteria. I ate.
How do you do that?
I don't know, but it just happens.
No, but wait a second.
The best thing that ever happened to prison was prison guards. You know?
Right.
Yeah, that's just the best thing that ever happened to prison.
Prison guards actually probably liked you because
they didn't believe I belonged in there.
Right. They felt that you were innocent.
Yeah.
So they took care of you.
Well, that's what you call it. Yeah, that's what they did.
So a prison guard would say, hey, listen, Mike, I'm going to bring you a steak for dinner.
No, that's not how it goes.
How does it go?
That's not how it goes. It's just energy. You have to know the energy. You have to be in the prison system to know the energy. You just feel it. And then someone makes the point that if anything I can do for you, let me know. And I just let them know I need some Chinese food.
Okay, so
Chinese food, I really.
But don't those guards expect payoff when you get out? In other words, they'll bring you Chinese food.
No, they're getting paid there. You know, when people say, this guy was a CEO, Rick Ross was a CEO. No, we're happy for CEOs like Rick Ross. They make the prison system exciting, because really, a prison system's not exciting at all. That's all you do. You're locked up in your cell.
Right.
And if you're a good boy, they may let you go play for an hour. But that's all you do. It's not exciting like on television. You're constantly locked in your cell.
This idea of working out in prison and becoming big and huge and stuff, did you get into the physical workout, the prison workout?
Yeah, I was for a moment, because I ran. I had no chance. I would do my road work and I would do some weights, but then eventually they took the weights away from us.
Why did they do that?
Because they said this is we were turning our bodies into muscles. Oh no, weapons.
Weapons. Yeah,
that's the word, weapons.
so the one joy you had in prison was the idea of going in there and working out and using some time up. And they took away the weights.
No, but then I had a drug counselor in prison. I was porking too, so that was good too.
Oh.
Yeah, I was porking somebody. She was a lady, by the way. I was porking her, yeah.
So how do you get to do that? In other words, you go for drug counseling, so you're alone in a room with the drug counselor?
Yeah.
Wow. Can you believe they trust you even to be alone?
Listen, it's very interesting, because the drug counselor was a badass too, so they didn't care. She was one of those people. She didn't care. You know, she'd been in this. If you got 10 murders, she's not afraid of nobody. It's one of those people, all right. So it wasn't like they were afraid, but they realized I was in there a little too long with her.
So in other words,
a little too long.
You got caught?
So you had a girl?
No, I didn't get caught, but someone told on us. And I got nervous. Internal Affairs came in, and I was a little nervous. And I had like another year before, 6 months before I left. And the guy was very kind and polite, and he was saying, "Well, Mike, Mr. Tyson, I hear it's a possibility you will be leaving in 6 months." And then, of course, if we find out different about the case, there could be different arrangements, of course. And I said, "Oh, God,
wow,
yeah.
It's amazing."
Just for porking the counselor.
Were you
could stay longer.
So did you cut her off? Like, did you say, "Fuck it, I'm not screwing this broad anymore"?
No way, Jose.
So in other words, when were you attracted to this woman, or is it because she's the only woman available, she becomes your sex object?
I don't know. My criteria in women are just breathing and stuff.
Right.
Know?
You weren't being too picky.
Yeah, I wasn't picky.
Was she hot? Was she hot?
She was hot enough.
She had a vagina.
Not too hot. I wasn't on fire afterwards, so she was just hot enough, you know?
Would you? So you didn't even have to masturbate in prison. In other words, you had a sexual outlet. How often would you go for drug counseling with this woman?
Every day.
3 times a day.
3 times a day?
She was, this is some good stuff.
My God.
No, but she's good enough. Please, man, this is good people. This isn't nobody we let. She ain't no bad person. This is a great person.
You're not kidding. I want to meet her. So you're telling me you would be in the drug counseling 3 times a day?
No.
Oh, actually, my wife's going to kill me about this. But sometimes, this is how it goes, okay?
Right.
First thing in the morning, I go to class to go to drug. Whatever, 90 minutes, for an hour and a half. I come back to my dorm house. I go to my job in the gym working out because they wanted me to stay kind of fit a little.
Sure.
Mike Tyson, drug counselor, to the school. They're calling you to the school. Now go to school. And then I go get me. And then we go again. Boom, lunchtime. Come back. So then we got to go back to another. I got to go back to work. I only got one class. Then I go back to work. Tyson, school, drug counselor. I have to go and say, listen, I got to work out. I got to run. Okay, I can't run. I'm too tired. Okay, I'm too tired. I can't do it. I'm fucking tired.
You're having more fun in prison than most people have on the outside.
Yeah, you couldn't get that much on the outside.
Why'd you want to leave? Yeah,
I did want to leave, but shit.
But when a relationship like that starts. When you get out, isn't she expecting you to come visit her?
No. Everything was told. Thank you.
That was it.
No.
Over. You never saw her.
Everybody
since you got
understood. Huh?
You never saw her once you got out of prison.
No. I talked to her quite a few times, but I never.
That's something.
That was just that. It's not. She's great. Thank God.
So forgive me if I'm wrong here, but it sounds like this was a party. You'd have your food,
and it was great.
And it was like you'd had the COs there. They made sure that you had your Chinese food.
Well, at first it was really bumpy road because I had a problem dealing with it myself. It was all about me. Fuck you! I hate you! You're white. Fuck you! Raisin
You were angry with the white world, the world in general.
Yeah, it's the world. And
Oh, that was just an interesting experience for me. I was just so happy that I calmed down and got into the move of things, you know.
Right.
When you got out of prison, was that when you hooked up with Don King?
Yes.
And
no, but I hooked up with him when he was in prison because that's how I got the contract to get that money.
Right. Yeah. Big contracts.
Yeah.
And this guy Don King, I've had him on the show many times, and he's a charming guy. I mean, you get in his aura, and he's joking. He's he's a character and all.
Yeah,
of that.
we've tried to nail him down many times and never been able to do it.
No, I can't believe Robin couldn't. Robin, you failed on that.
Yeah, we all
couldn't
failed.
do it.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it.
But Mike, how does it happen? In other words, you get I guess you're not paying attention, right? Is that basically it? You're busy trying to be a fighter.
That too, and I'm just doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Travel, have a bunch of girlfriends. I got like 45 girlfriends, and I'm probably married too. And I'm just really.
How much money do you think he owes you?
Well, nobody owes me anything.
Really?
No, nobody owes me anything. I'm just happy to be alive and just, breathing this air and functioning. Nobody owes me anything, and I don't owe anyone. I don't owe anyone.
If you saw him today, would you just yell at him, or would you?
No, I wouldn't do anything to him.
You wouldn't.
No, I would never jeopardize losing my wife and my children and relationship I have with my kids. You keep the $1 billion, you keep all that stuff. But now, if I was to be violated, it might be.
Well, let me ask you this then: if Don King was drowning, and you happened to be there, you were the only guy who could save him, would you save his life or would you let him drown?
I'll save his life.
You would save his life.
Yes.
This is a different Mike Tyson.
Who are you, by the way? Is this Mike Tyson?
We wanted the fighter.
Did the real Mike Tyson die?
No way. I don't want that. And trust me, I don't want that over my head. I'm the cause of somebody dying over some money. That's okay. You can keep that money. I have this. This is better than I ever had. I couldn't accomplish what I've accomplished with $1 billion. I was nothing with my money.
Do you regret putting the tattoo on your face?
No way.
You don't? You love it?
No.
Because I thought it was the most severe thing that it was almost like you were angry at yourself. This was me playing pop psychologist. I was like, Mike's just fucking pissed off, and he just wants to, he wants to claim his own body in a way, like in the most severe way, like say, fuck it, man. I'm gonna.
Well, that's interesting that you had that, because I felt like I was owned my whole life.
Right.
Yeah,
and I think this was your way of trying to own your own body in a sense.
I don't know.
This is my body.
Yeah.
It's my body.
No, seriously. Do you understand that at all, or is that?
I understand it implicitly, but it's not that way. But it is that way.
Why did you do it?
Because I thought it was an awesome tattoo, and I wanted it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And I did it because I knew people would say that. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? And I'm just totally abstract from the average thinking person, of course.
For years, most tattoo artists would never tattoo a guy's face. A lot of them will not do it.
Well, my artist went and tattooed my face because my first idea wasn't this Maui signature. It was a bunch of hearts and stuff, and he said, I'm not going to do that.
Why?
He said, I'm not going to. He said, he just don't want to have his work. He thought that wasn't fitting for me.
And so he said,
he said, if you do anything, you need to be a warrior. He said, you're a warrior. You need to have a warrior signature on your face.
Right. And so you said, okay, put it on me.
No, I said, that's fine. He said, come back in a couple of days and I'll call you and we'll look over some tribal.
Are you glad he did that?
Yeah, I'm so happy he did.
Right.
Victor Paradox.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny that you say
his name
you
is
took.
Victor Paradox.
Okay, right.
It's funny that he says that, he spent days before he got that because everybody assumed it was a spontaneous occurrence.
When you have a truly professional tattoo artist, he's not going to put anything on your face with his signature on it.
No way.
He's not going to do it.
Yeah,
he's not going to do it.
Because it's one of the most famous tattoos in the world, right?
Yeah, he's just not going to do it. But he didn't look at it. He didn't look at it that because Mike Tyson. He never looked at it. Mike Tyson's going to have my tattoo. Because I wanted hearts. He could have just put hearts on my face. He said, I'm not doing that. You have to go somewhere else. And so I respect that, and so we look for a good tattoo.
So you're telling me you never had to fight in prison? You never had to fight another guy?
No, just once or twice I get irritated and I hit somebody. But other than that, I didn't have no fight.
And were they irritating you because they were challenging you, or were they irritating you because they were just, hey, Mike, give me something?
No, I was mad because I got bad news from my lawyer.
I see. Yeah. And the bad news, what? They wouldn't give you an early release or something along those lines?
Yeah, so then I get angry and I start hitting people.
The first guy you saw, you just smacked?
Yes. Well, somebody that probably angered me for something a few months ago, and this is the time to hit him for it.
Now, when you hit a guy with your bare hands, it's a whole different situation.
Yeah, it's not good. It's really not good.
Because you can hurt your hand.
I always break my hand. Never fails. That's why I don't do it anymore.
Isn't that amazing about fighting? People don't understand that. Like when you see fights on TV, they go on forever. Usually, when you see a fight in real life, and
they don't last long in the street.
No, one shot, man.
Because that's why UFC is so famous. Because as a person, me, Mike Tyson, I don't care who you are. If you're going to hit somebody and hurt a guy, the real objective, you want to get the guy on the ground. You know what I mean? You don't want to stand, you don't want to punch the guy, you want to get him on the ground so you can stomp on him. Right. You're not going to break your foot.
Yeah.
You know, but it's guaranteed, I don't care how strong you are, how big you are, well, you got to break your hand because your hands are not meant to be hitting things. That's
Mike, what
it is.
What happened to boxing? When you were boxing, boxing was a big, big deal. I can't even tell you who the world champ is right now. I can't even, I don't, maybe it's just me, but...
You know, how time has changed now. Like, if I say this, listen, if I go on television, so if I say it here, but this is the reality. You know, fighting, in order for boxing to be exciting, and this is what people don't want to hear. They want boxing to be exciting without this. In order for it to be exciting, you have to want to hurt him.
Right.
Bad.
So what do you think? There's a lot of guys out there who just don't want to hurt anybody?
No, exactly. Well, you can tell by the way they're fighting. They don't want to hurt each other.
What, they fight like pussies?
Well, they fight like, well, you don't hit me and I won't hit you.
I remember how shocked I was when Buster Douglas fight happened. This is the first...
You weren't more shocked than I was.
Right.
Okay.
Almost nobody saw that fight because nobody had that expectation.
I've never had the opportunity to talk to you before, but again, here's me playing pop psychologist. I always figured you just didn't want to win that fight. Like you'd had enough because, A, you were out of shape for the fight.
Yeah.
And it was almost like you're like, okay, let me fucking lose this thing already and be done with it. It was almost like committing suicide.
Kind of, in a way, yes. Because that's why when I retired, that was another form of suicide. But it's killing some bad stuff. It's not killing a good person. You're killing the right person. But we don't know how to get the person that we're not supposed to kill out of the body of the guy that we should kill.
Yeah, I understand that.
I know you would understand that one.
Because there was a girl I knew who was in porn. Mm-hmm. And she said, I can't get out of porn. So she tattooed every part of her body so that it would force her out of porn. Like she said, I can't get out otherwise. So I made my body so they wouldn't want to photograph me anymore in this pornography. And in a sense, it's like you almost don't know, the money's coming in, you're Mike Tyson, you're this huge success, but meanwhile you're miserable. You're fucking miserable.
I'm the most miserable person that I've ever met in my life was myself.
Right.
When I was at that height of fighting and success.
Right.
Right. So all of a sudden, how do you end all of that in a way?
But you keep the good guy alive.
Right.
It's all an inside job, man. It takes a long time of therapy, a long time of just challenging your decision-making qualities. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes doing this stuff, but you have to get it done or it's gonna kill you.
Is that the point of your one-man show? Are you trying, is the message, hey man, if you manage to live long enough, that even the angriest guy in the world, the guy with the worst upbringing, the mother who was a prostitute, the one who was uncared for, unloved, and custom
the guy who grew up in the system.
Is the point, hey man, if you can hang in there, maybe there's something beautiful at the end of the tunnel?
I don't know. It's all about waiting for the transition and not getting old too soon and smart too late. Hopefully I got this grasp now. No one knows what's coming around the corner, 10 minutes from now, 20 minutes from now. I'm just enjoying what's going on now. And if it's making, listen, because what I'm doing on Broadway and doing these shows, I'm not going to get wealthy doing this.
Right.
I love doing this.
Right.
And that's why I do it. But as far as doing this for money, I need a second job. There's no doubt about that. But this is what I love doing. I love entertaining people.
Do you when you first got on stage and you had to do a one-man show, it had to be intimidating as hell because that's not your background. I mean, you're not a guy who
when I got on that stage, I felt that I was, I thought, man, I don't know. I thought it was Sammy Davis Jr. or Julie Garland, somebody. I just felt that this is where I belong. I belong.
Really?
Instant gratification as soon as I went on the stage. Instant. It wasn't like a movie.
And Spike Lee helped you format the thing? In other words,
Spike Lee had his format for, the Broadway version.
Right.
Because we had the show before Spike got involved for 2 weeks, and we had a rock band, we had a vocalist, we had a piano player, and it was like big time Vegas, lights, cameras, action, and it made me feel so not me. I felt glamorous, I felt beautiful, and then Spike took all that away and put me up there by myself.
Yep, but he was right, wasn't he?
Yes.
People don't want to see you doing that. That would have been a joke.
I like that because that that buffers me from really being honest.
Right, it was like a facade.
Yeah, it's a facade. But now I'm on there, and if you're not emotionally composed, you're going to cry. You're going to, it's just wild doing that stuff. And I say to myself, why do you do this to yourself, Mike? Why do you do this to yourself? And it's because I want people to look at me and see me, and I want them to applaud.
So you don't get nervous when you go up on stage?
No, I'm nervous when I'm not on stage.
Really?
I'm nervous when I'm home and I'm not doing anything. I think, how am I going to feed these kids? How am I going to pay these bills?
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
what is the game plan? All right, you got the one-man show. I know you got a book coming out you've been working on and that kind of stuff. So what is the game plan to get the money and get
I'm not looking for the money no more. That's
but you need it.
That's gone, Howard. That's never going to happen. I work from check to check.
Really? There's nothing in savings?
No, very small for kids and all that stuff. But as far as me, I'm going to die. Hopefully I have life insurance, but I have a headstone. But this is good stuff, Howard.
Does Evander Holyfield, is he a wealthy guy? Did he hold on to his money?
No, he was getting foreclosure statements.
I don't know anything about his finances.
Are you friendly with him at all now?
Very friendly, yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Does he look at you every time and say, why the fuck did you bite my ear off?
No, he never does.
Do you have an answer for him? What is the answer?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But that's so not you. You are a fan of boxing, and you are an aficionado of boxing.
But I wasn't a boxer back then. I was just a guy living my life.
Were you scared that night?
No, I'm scared every night, but never scared that someone's going to beat me up, kind of scared.
Right. That must be a wonderful feeling, never to be scared of a man's physical prowess, that you know you can take down any guy.
No. I don't know that I could take down any guy. Never about his physical powers. I don't look at life like that. I look at life that God made man big and small.
Yeah, but I
and
fantasize.
Smith and Wesson made men equal.
But I fantasize about being a great gladiator, a great warrior. In other words, I've been in a ton of fights.
A physical
warrior. I don't have that ability. I've been in a million fights, and I've lost almost all of them. And I know when you were young, you lost a lot of fights. You were heavy set and stuff, and then you learned how to box. But, I mean, what is that feeling like when you fucking take your fist and you fucking pound someone till the point that they pass out? There's got to be no better feeling.
It's like drugs.
Right.
It's like drugs. It gives you everything you want.
Yes.
But it takes back so much more in return.
What does it take back?
Everything.
Your soul.
Yeah, your spirit, your soul. How do you think about it? I wanted to take people's nose and stick it in their brain. How do you want to do that if you're a humanitarian? How do you want to do that to another human being?
Because you want to kill them, right?
But that's back then, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's back then.
And so the point is that you really are a sensitive guy inside, and that sensitive guy, it was almost like you couldn't let him out, or else you wouldn't want to put somebody's nose into their brain.
Or maybe that's what you're protecting.
But I guess, no, I don't want to hurt anybody no more like that.
Do you feel bad
Howard,
do you feel bad about people that you hurt?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask. You ended people's careers.
Yeah.
So many people stopped boxing after you hit them.
Yeah.
You know, that was what a Mike Tyson punch was like.
Yeah.
They stopped boxing.
Yeah. And so, listen, that's the game.
Yeah, I wanted to be somebody.
Yeah.
You were.
You definitely are. You definitely are someone.
Well, back then, again, at least.
Yeah. So, did you ever give anal sex to anybody?
Huh? I told you, but I don't do that anymore.
But you've done it. You've done it to people.
I don't do that. I'm halal. You can't do that stuff.
That's considered dirty.
Yes, because people, you got to be. If I did do it, I have to be around the person every day, walking around, find out what to eat. They got seeds. Because when you're having anal sex, you're rupturing that. Yeah, you're rupturing in that toxic bag. And the toxic bag busts the stool. The stool busts.
The Quran does not allow anal. Let's be honest.
Anal is bad.
It is.
Anal is bad.
How religious are you? Do you actually pray every day?
Man, God, I pray every day. I miss prayers. I try my best. Where
do you stand on gay marriage?
Gay marriage, I think if you're happy, you should just be with who you're happy with.
Right. Doesn't religion interfere with sensible thinking sometimes?
No, but listen, I don't know. I never heard. It's not much sensible thinking when you think about you can stop somebody from living their life. So what do we want to do? You think God would want to kill all these people?
Of course.
Because they have a different... No, I don't believe it. I just don't believe that. You have to have some kind of rationality.
Right. So you can't follow everything in the Bible.
Why is it always about hurting and killing somebody?
It's crazy.
Why has it got to be about hurting and punishing somebody? Why can't it be about just getting along with people?
Most religions, though, seem to want to hurt and punish people. That's where I have a problem with religion.
Well, the people who practice them, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't know if the religion is
because,
doing it.
I'm not God. I can't even represent Islam. How could I represent, 900 million people?
Right.
You know what I mean? I wasn't a good Christian. How am I be a good Muslim?
Hey, did you ever meet Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
Of course he has.
Is that mind-blowing to you? Like, to meet him? Was he the greatest of all time?
There's no doubt. But not only this, I've met Muhammad Ali probably 100 times, but every time you meet him, it's like the first time. You know, there's something special about this gentleman right here.
Now he's like unable to talk, right?